So Fallout Shelter is a pretty successful game, and I wanted to show you guys how we can build some of the features that's in this game. Starting off, I kind of want to cover the room effects that we have here and how they do that. Okay, so when you go on missions, you go into like these, you can see these rooms, and they're usually hidden until you explore one. So I've got these assets that I have here. I'm going to see if I can make a quick room or a couple rooms, and we'll see if we can simulate that effect that they have. And I'm using control to snap my movement, shortcut keys, W, E, R, to help me move everything around, and then I can hold down V and snap things to edges, and that is very useful. And yeah, we'll just switch that last one up. Still looks very similar. Oh well. Let's stretch that out a little bit. We're kind of that way we don't see past those corners. Alright. There's also a ceiling. Now we have a room here. And basically what they're doing in Fallout is, although it's a 2D game, they have these three-dimensional rooms. And like, we could go orthographic, but then we won't have that effect. And I'll show you the camera here. So see how like we're not, I think I'm on the wrong side actually. No, it's on the right side. But yeah, see how we don't have that three-dimensional effect, because they're using a perspective camera. And we can zoom out, and we can see that it's just three-dimensional rooms. Now they do have multiple rooms, so we'll see if we can simulate some of the stuff they're doing. So let's do a second room. It's usually a little separated, and they usually have like a border around there, and we can build these rooms out a little bit better too. We'll put a humongous chest. There we go. Put some boxes in here. So now we've got two different rooms here, and then when I move my camera around, you can see kind of like how they do that effect. So I've got some columns that we can try using. What I'm gonna do here is go back to the editor window, and we can kind of separate these out here. Yeah, and that doesn't even look bad at all. Okay. And then you can have your separate rooms like that. If we look at how they have their rooms here, we can see it's just black lines around everything. So they even do silhouettes of like pipe work in front of some of the buildings, which is a cool effect. Alright, so I'm actually going to turn this into a 2D sprite. Apply. Put that out here. I am going to reposition it and shrink it down again. To roughly where we want it. So we will just have our sprite renders. Yep, looks good. And while we're at it, let's get the floor. And what I've seen is that when they basically have a room completed, they'll reuse that room. So like this whole room, we're very unorganized here, so let's clean that up. And we will just call this prefab room 002. Oh, before we do that, let's reset that so our position, rotation, and scale are zeros and ones. There we go. I think that was the original wall we didn't use anymore. So let's delete these ones we're not using. Cool. I actually like those columns, so I'm going to keep them. But yeah, so that's how you basically have like your 3D room in Fallout Shelter. And now we have our hidden room that we want basically to fade in and out.